It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, and it's all up next.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Well, what a fun battle this should be. Washington and Dallas, traditional rivals, underway here on Thanksgiving Day. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro to a ton.
Yeah, Moon. Yeah, Moon. I got it, Mike. What's up? Just chilling, Moon. Doing my slow sim franchise. I'm good, man. Good. How about you, man? Glad you're having a good day. Glad you're having a good day. Just doing my franchise, practicing some plays and stuff. What about you? Are you sick? Yeah, a lot of people have been sick lately. Cause the weather's so crazy. I don't know where you at. Where you at on what part? But yeah, a lot of people sick. So I just came from a cold, to be honest. So feel better. Take your medicine. Drink your soup. Feel better. It's all good. You'll be better soon. Oh, you're in Florida? Okay. That's what's up. How's the weather in Florida right now? It should be nice out.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even
okay. All right, then you'll be closer to me. But I'm in Brooklyn. I believe. I believe.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this.
I heard the weather's good. I heard depending on what part of Florida. What part of Florida you in? Shoot, 1 degrees. You funny. Truthfully, I admit I don't like really hot weather either, so I really wouldn't be able to be in Florida either. It's too hot. I can't be doing them 80, 90 degree days. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition.
Oakland's good. Right now it's raining a little bit. The weather's a little off, but it's like 60. It's like 50, 60. Like 50, 60 right now in Brooklyn. I'm in the house. I wanted to go out today, but the weather's a little bit nasty. So earlier I had snow flurries and stuff. Well, it's still a little crazy.
There's so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football?
Definitely show love, follow, and subscribe. Definitely appreciate it.
The handoff now to
Definitely appreciate it.
was caught by Schoonmaker. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I'm not really doing much commentary because I'm not really trying to talk. Just pretty much coaching up my plays, doing slow sim, aka the computer playing it, and trying to see what plays work, what's the good plays in Madden. I believe it. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, 92 degrees. That's why I couldn't do Florida. People love the weather there. I couldn't do it. I need at least 70. I can't be too hot.
Third and long. From midfield, here's Tua.
Okay. Makes sense. Good job, Tua.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Yeah. It's funny. Most people lose their accent if they... yeah, I'm on a PS5. I am on PS5. Yeah, people lose their accent when they go away from their home place. Same thing, champ here for life. You can add me, champ here for life. Same thing as the name, pretty much. Champ here for life. Number 4, though. Number 4.
And let the opponent deal with that.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries.
Hold up, I'll put in the description.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. He's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL. You got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's going from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay. Just add me. If I see that name, I'll add you. Kratos, Spider-Man, EFP. All good. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Really? He runs right into the sack.
And he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Holding offense. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
He was on fire. Obviously, the offensive line was on fire.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
This is taken at the 23. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Washington. Kyle Pitts, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Byron Young with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They begin the drive with Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. You look at this Cowboy defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing a
and he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Tua. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Now the Washington offense going back to work. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Stroud working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. Stroud looking to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
And down he goes again. A bevy of sacks in less than a half. But this defense is still losing the game. They've got to fix something, because there should be no excuse for losing with an effort like this on that side of the ball. They need to take advantage when their defense is generating this kind of pressure so early in the game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tua. He finds Douglas complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson, the Commander offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now Stroud. Olave holds it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 59 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Olave over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now here's Stroud. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get free last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Washington offense heading out. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. Stroud to throw it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Stroud. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
Well, it looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Stroud's throw taken in by Samuel. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He completes it to Olave.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches in production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving.
Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving once again from our gang here in Orlando to yours. We'll get back to AT&T Stadium in a minute, but first, let's take a look at what's coming up later this holiday weekend. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium, as they'll have to contend with the New England Patriots. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being in Philadelphia, where we find the Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And finally, Sunday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the LA Chargers. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, but I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. A little juke. But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The Commanders' offense set to take over. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And Stroud now to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Here's Stroud. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. This one brought in by Jefferson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Stroud out of the gun here. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Elliott Good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down, Tua. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. It's complete to Lockett. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a give here to Pollard. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Tua.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard from 8 yards out.
And the Cowboys are back within a score.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Creeping up on 1,000. Could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Returnable for Lockett. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Now Tua. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And out now come the Cowboys. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's Tua.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Completes it to Douglas.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And this is going to be a Commanders' first down as the tackle made here at the 36. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. First and 10, it's Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Robinson up the middle.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Montez Sweat with a tackle. Now a second and 10. Stroud to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 22.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down and a yard. Looking to pass. Tua. That's dumped off to Pollard. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tua going to throw. It's caught. Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and a couple. Running right, it's Pollard.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Here's Pollard again.
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Tua now on 1st down. He finds Bateman over the middle.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Jalen Carter busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. We kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Stroud looking to throw.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
A give left side to Robinson.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Here's Stroud. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
They'll run with Robinson.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Jefferson.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Elliott on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He finds Douglas complete. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Here's Pollard. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua sets up to pass it. Douglas with a grab over the middle.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd down, Tua. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Here's Tua.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Tua
going to run again here with Pollard. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was just saying, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still third down.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Now Tua. A give to Pollard running left.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting.